Greetings, fellow slingers. Welcome back to Roll the Hard 20 podcast. It is I, your trusted DM, Brian, welcoming you back once again to the show. You know, I want to take a moment before we begin and thank all of you listeners out there who are tuning in and enjoying the show. When we first started to record this over the net, I was really concerned about even implementing this because there's a tendency for during certain peak hours of the internet, which is when we would be recording, that the quality would be really bad, whether it be poor connection or a dropped connection. And as someone who worked really hard to make sure that our audio was really good quality, it was a lot for me to want to make that move. But then I began to realize that the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few, or the one, which is me. And it came to my attention that as long as we're getting material out and we know that it's from the heart, and all of you hard slingers out there know that it's from the heart, and then that's really what's important here. And during this quarantine crisis, this is the best that we're going to be able to get out right now until we can all get together and ramp up the Carrying Crown Book 2 one more time. But before we do, we're just going to be sitting behind our monitors looking at each other through these beautiful crystal eyes. And I gotta say, it really hasn't been that bad. We've still managed to put out some pretty entertaining material, and I have to say that Koosh is doing a wonderful job of DMing us. Wait till you listen to this episode. This episode just really puts the hurt on us. I also would like for all of you fellow slingers to let us know how you're finding the show, what podcast app you're listening to the show on, or if you're downloading it straight from the website itself. Remember, you could follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. We still have our Patreon page that's going out there at Roll the Hard 20 Podcast. At patreon.com/Roll the Hard 20 Podcast. How can I forget that? Jeez, I guess it's been so long since I've said anything about it. But let us know how you're enjoying this show, and please stay safe no matter what. Remember, the social distancing, really important. And if this is the best way that you can enjoy us, then this is the best way that we're going to be able to put it out for you until they lift these quarantine bans. Yeah. Anyways, so please enjoy the Sinister Secret of Saltmarsh Session 5.
Oh wow, what a trip.
What happened?
Oh, maybe not. Blah, blah. You know what? We're actually recording right now.
Yeah.
Anyways. Bye.
Wait, what happened?
We'll see you back at the house.
I didn't know we had the same shirt, Junior.
What? I'm here.
I didn't know we had the same shirt. I wore that the first session.
Oh, yeah? Well, we swapped it because you wore it the first time. I got to wear it now.
Who the fuck let you into my place?
It'll let me. Haha. Well, I figured it out by the time, the location, where the sun was, going into your house.
Okay, got it.
I figured it all out.
Are you ready?
Oh, hell yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
What do I have an echo?
I hear it too.
Yeah.
You hear the echo too?
I heard it briefly. I don't hear it now.
Yeah.
I don't hear it now either. Okay.
Maybe someone else. Nick, maybe you talked. Maybe it was like from you.
Hello? You hear an echo?
No.
No.
All right. Well, let's hope we don't hear an echo this time. Are we ready?
Go for it.
All right. Greetings, fellow slingers. Welcome back to Roll the Hard 20 podcast. It is I, your trusted player, Brian, along with my two other trusted players, Nick and Junior, and our untrustworthy, crustable DM Koosh. Koosh, give us a recap.
Yeah. All right. So last week, our alleged heroes entered the caverns that were attached to the manor.
Alleged?
Well, let's see. You guys killed a lot of families. I kept telling you to stop, but you just keep on killing. So you followed the footprints inside the caverns, and you ran into a group of goblins that had recently freed their captors, or captor, I should say, from his head. After a skirmish, the party found 2 maps, one of a potential treasure and the other of the cavern itself. Taking a break, the party looked over a number of letters, and they found that not only had Galen potentially been using them to clear out the house, but also they were not the first to enter the manor. You then you then explored the caverns and went to the storage room where you fought 2 more bandits and found what the smugglers were in fact smuggling, and it was a number of materials harvested from young dragons and drakes, and they were illicit materials for spells. Then moving on, you found your way through the cavern to the shore, and you snuck up behind who was potentially Sanbalet, a man in robes and with a bald head. And that is the most that you can see from your current vantage point. He is facing away from you and has 2 other bandits at his side, and they are congregated near a small boat.
Now, we
And
crept up
actually,
15
the 3 of you are
feet.
hidden behind a number of crates currently.
Yeah, because we crept up to some crates. Run
Yeah,
up
you're
to where-
about 15 feet away. The crates that you're hiding behind are 15 feet away from this figure and the people next to him.
I think we were trying to eavesdrop on them and see what they were doing. I think that was our plan before.
Yes, go ahead, and I need everyone to make perception checks.
All right, here we go.
Wait,
17.
21.
Damn, Dorian.
18,
Oh, good.
sure, Al-Anon.
It's the power of
So,
chicken.
let me get this straight. Was the lowest 17? Someone said 17?
I said 17.
I said
Okay.
8. Yeah.
Okay, so you guys all got really good perception checks. So when you listen in, you're able to make out what he's saying, and he is talking about effectively a double cross on the people, the incoming smugglers boat.
Ooh.
Now, we're down on the beach, right?
Yes, you are all, there's sand beneath your feet right now.
Can we see the water from where we are? Can we see an actual boat in the water coming towards the beach? or-
No, right now you cannot currently, but you do see obviously the small boat that they are next to. You see the water underneath that boat, and you see that they're basically stood next to where the water meets sand.
Hmm. Do these guys look buff?
2 of them do.
Brian wants to know if they're wearing Speedos.
That's right.
Is it Brian or Ellen that wants to know?
Well,
We see their thighs.
So it's
We'll
very
roll
odd.
little
They're
dice.
wearing regular bandit clothes from the waist
It's
up,
me.
and down below the waist it's only speed up.
Oh.
I must have those. The Joe Exotic in me demands them.
Pink camouflage. Speedos.
Need camel dough. I must have his mullet. Well, if that is Sambalet, it's quite possible that this could be the fight of our lives.
Well, I'm not feeling so hot into this, so it might be the fight of my life.
Still,
Eh.
we're from being a silver dragon to a tin dragon.
Oh, how dare you insult me like that, Ellis?
But I'm
But-
sorry, my friend.
If their plan is to perpetrate double cross the smuggling boat that's coming to shore, then we can wait till chaos breaks out to make our move and take Sanbalet out.
But it might solidify their agreement between one another. If both parties are on the beach and are about to double cross one another, a third group of adversaries such as ourselves may unite them against us. Right now it's 3 against 3. It might get more interesting if others are allowed to land.
Dorian, with your old age and wiseness.
Hidden chicken behind you.
It is making me
The
hungry.
wisdom of many wings.
Wisdom of many ways. COVID.
What I'm thinking is if the bald guy and the 2 goons are going to go against the smugglers on the boat, that means they're going to battle out, right? So that means potentially some of them could die. But if we fight the guys in front of us right now, and we beat them, then the smugglers come and like, oh shit, what just happened? They just killed our adversaries, and there's 3 more people that we to attack.
So you suggest that we let them thin themselves out then?
That's what I think.
You're a wise old elf. I like that. What are you wearing?
What am I wearing?
Oh. Yes,
Right,
I say that we.
Are you guys going to try and stake it out until the other boat comes?
Yeah, and during that meantime, I'm actually going to do a little healing on myself then.
All right. Go ahead and use you're going to use lay on hands, I assume?
Yes.
All right, go ahead and use lay on hands, and then I need everyone to make another stealth check.
Okay.
Even if we're just sitting there, right?
Yeah.
Stealthily sitting.
Oh.
Got a 6.
Right.
I was about to apologize, but it seems like you should apologize. 7.
7.
What the hell?
What
I
do
got
you got?
15.
All right. So both of you guys should apologize to Alanon. So Alanon, your paladin discipline, your devotion has really made you be able to sit quietly. However, your 2 party members get antsy waiting for this boat to come. It's first 10 minutes and 30 minutes, and you haven't even seen hints of the other boat coming. While kind of readjusting yourselves, moving around, both Ellis and Dorian knock into the boxes that are stacked next to you, the crates, sorry, and make a loud sort of banging noise.
I told you just to pee in the cup.
But he wasn't holding the cup still.
Oh my god, shaky hands.
Perhaps you need a drink.
Wait. Is this
The early
cast?
stages of
You're just
Parkinson's.
peeing into the fancy cast you found? Yeah, additionally, the cask you have that you took that made a wailing noise when you first found it, at this point, you hear from the cask in a loud booming noise the words grub grub.
Rub.
Rub. Wait,
I mean,
we wrote
stop.
That
I mean, stop.
you can see the realization in Brian's eyes. I remember that word.
Perhaps he was not talking to us, though.
So you are fixed on this cask as it makes the noise grub grub, and when you look over from the corner of your eye, you can see the bald figure and the 2 bandits next to him turn towards you. And when you take a good look at this bald figure, you see an aged man with a trim beard, and on his forehead are very faded blue tattoos. And I am going to send you guys a picture so you can see what he looks like. He's got
Prison
an earring on
tats.
both ears. Just a simple, plain gold ring earrings.
You said that on the group?
Oh
Yep.
yeah, that's cool.
Okay.
Oh yeah. I'll have to get a picture of that for the
You just take it from
show.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm going to do.
there.
Hey,
Okay.
Kush, remember to send that to me again, where you already sent it to me.
That's what happens when you drink Modelo with pain meds. You're just eating pain meds.
So-
All right. Fuck me.
After hearing this noise, you hear him chime up, and he says, "Who's there? I presume friends, more friends of Gellin, I should say."
Yellen.
Can I do a history check to try to remember what the names of the 3 guys were that we killed in the first room with the secret door? I don't remember what their names were.
Oh, I can just give that to you since it was today. I don't want to force you to do a history check. It was Luke Wilson, Owen Wilson, and Michael.
Yeah.
Be at ease. Luke Wilson sent me.
All right, now make a deception check.
Oh, fuck you. 9. It went on the 16 and it backed up onto the 8, but so 9. Yes, my name is Will Ferrell. I was sent here. I heard there was a funeral nearby.
Well, I know Luke very well, and I know he would not have sent anyone, much less to talk to them.
Well, there's some possibility to that, but anyways, what might I ask you are doing on this wonderful beach at this unusual hour?
I'm in the midst of a deal. We procure items and we sell them to a band of sailors.
Well, now, has he seen the other 2 with me? Because I kind of popped up.
No. He's heard noise, but...
Well, I just happened to make my way through the caverns here. I found the house as I was wandering around looking for a place to shack up. And I'm looking to see if possibly you might need an extra hand for a hire. And I kind of step away from the crates so to draw their attention away from them. So hopefully if they get it, they could get a flanking action on them.
Okay. So do the 2 of you prepare to have a flanking action on these guys, or no? So
Is there anywhere else
Al-Anon
that we can kind of move towards?
you can move towards them, yeah, if you want to wait for a signal or something. But do you guys prep up to try and go after them after some sort of signal, like a head nod or whatnot?
Yeah, I will.
Okay, so we're, just so I know, what are you guys prepping?
What are we prepping? Sword and...
Okay, so
Actually-
Al-Anon, you're prepping to run in there effectively, and
Yeah.
then Dorian, I assume, like Eldritch Blast or something else.
Yeah. Can I actually cast Mage Armor on myself beforehand? Just kind of get myself ready.
Yeah, you should be able to do Mage Armor. I'm going to go ahead and say, there's probably some components to it, but I'm going to go ahead and say you can do it secretly based on what's going on right now.
Okay.
So, you're good. You'll be able to cast Mage Armor while Ellis is talking.
Okay.
Perhaps you can both fit in that mage armor. Hug each other. Carry me.
Together we are strong.
Maybe we get close enough.
Okay, and then so after Mage Armor, I'm assuming you're running Eldritch Blast or something else.
Yes, correct.
Okay, perfect. All right, so Ellis, you're moving away. You're trying to lure them away.
Well, I'm trying to get them to pivot away as I move out out of the box.
So they're not looking directly at you.
Yeah, I'm moving to like a 90-degree point, so they'll have like a perpendicular shot or attack on them on their blind side. Because
Okay.
if I were to go all the way around them, I think that would be kind of weird. I just want to come out in the open and let them see that it's just me.
Well, it's about time you come out in the open.
Well, I couldn't
All
quite
right.
find a closet, but I imagine this will do.
I like this. I think this is a good idea. So I don't think you need to roll another deception. Later on, you might for some more stuff because you've been lying nonstop this whole time. But I think for now you're good. So you move over to try and get his eye line away from the other two, and the three of them follow you with their eyes. The two bandits have hands on cutlasses. They're ready to draw if need be. This, again, bald-headed figure, holding his staff at the ready. And he says, well, it just so happens we were looking to hire some help. If you were coming from Gelen, there'd probably be a little bit more extra. There'll probably be some extra coin for you.
Gelen. What's Gelen? Is that a town?
Gelen is a thorn in my side, I believe is the best way to describe him.
Well, I'm new to the territory. Like I said, I was looking for a place to shack up in the evening, and there was some funky shit going down in that house, and I had to find my way down into the basement. And I made my way.
And you were let in, or how did you make your way here?
Well, there was a door that led down into the basement, and when I went in there was a dead body on the floor, and there was I would imagine some kind of a hidden wall was already open. And when I entered there was a trap door in the ceiling that was open as well. And I didn't want to go up there because I figured whatever was in the house would still be looking to eat me. So I just tried to find an exit through this way, and I made my way through these caverns here. But I assume it was only you three because there were no other people in the house.
It's interesting that you say no other people. You said
No one else.
When you say that, the bandits draw their swords.
Now look, I understand how things could get out of control any moment now. But
I'm waiting.
All right. Alanon will try to sneak around one of the crates and flank one of the guards on the side.
All right, perfect. So when you say now, the two guards start running towards you. They are still 15 feet away. They get about 10 feet towards you, so there's still a 5-foot gap to you, and they're using melee weapons. But at that point, both Alanon and Dorian can act.
Okay.
So I assume you guys are doing stuff. Go ahead and you guys can roll your attacks, and then after that, we're all going to roll initiative.
Okay.
All right. 18.
Does 14 hit?
14, and then what did you have, Junior?
Alanon got a 18.
All right, both of those will hit.
Nice.
D8. Aha.
I'll attack one of the brawny guys for 8 points of damage.
Nice. Okay, great. And Alanon?
Alanon does 10 points of damage with his longsword. To,
yeah.
I would assume would be the guy to the right of Sanbalet.
It would be, so the one closest to you is actually the left, so you'd be hitting the one on the left.
All right, so I'll hit that guy.
So it would be Sanbalet's left, your right. All right, so...
Do you got a picture of the wound? You could send us over Discord.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll make sure to
I
send it
got one.
twice, just so you have it. All right, I need everyone to roll initiative now.
14.
14.
18.
14.
Sorry,
14
could you
as well?
repeat that, Junior and Nick?
18.
18?
And 14.
Who has the highest dex between Junior and Ellis? Sorry, Alanon and Ellis. I assume Ellis.
16.
Yeah.
Okay, and then so I got Oops. I wrote Nick's name, not his character name.
Ow. We're going to buy you a quiet keyboard for your birthday.
I actually like loud keyboards, so I'd probably just toss that.
Re-gift it. Junior, look what we got you.
All right, I'll attach it to the keyboard that's already on my laptop.
All right.
That's something I would do.
Question for Dorian. Dorian, did you attack the same bandit that Alanon did?
I attacked the other one, actually.
You attacked the other one? Okay. Perfect. Okay. So, these bandits start closing in, and out runs Alanon. He spears his sword through the closest bandit, while Dorian fires out an Eldritch Blast and hits the far bandit. Now, unfortunately for Ellis, is the bandit's turn. And the bandits are going to... Well, actually, the far one is going to continue on its path and attack Ellis, but the other bandit is going to be striking at Alanon. So, rolling to hit. All right. So, does 16 hit your AC, Alanon?
It does.
Okay. And Ellis, does 17 hit?
Yes, it does.
Okay. So,
But I can take
damage.
it.
Both of these, sorry, these bandits have scimitars. So they're going to strike at you with their scimitars. Alanon, you take 7 points of damage, and Ellis, you take 6 points of damage.
Oh. The blood has been drawn.
Dorian,
Again.
your turn. You've just seen both of your allies been struck by scimitars.
Yeah. I'm going to keep attacking the same guy I've been attacking,
Okay.
and I miss.
All right. Dorian puts his hand up for another Eldritch Blast,
Yep.
and misses wildly. And then, Ellis, what do you do?
Well, the one that has delivered his damage to me, I'm going to attack. I pull out both of my short swords and lay into him. Now, he's the one that
Dorian.
Alanon's attacking, right? Or who's
No,
attacking?
the one that's attacking you is the one Dorian attacked.
Okay.
Alanon and this other bandit are 5 feet away from you, so you'd have to move 5 feet first before you can strike him.
Well, I missed anyways. The highest I got was a 10.
Okay, so you strike twice and miss both times.
Yes, and I threatened them. Don't make me come after you again. Don't make me try to hit you next time.
I'll get you better next time.
All right.
I'll miss you less.
Alanon, what do you do?
I'm going to try to penetrate the guy again.
I bet.
All right.
So that'd be the bandit to my left.
The ass bandit.
Ass bandit. That is 19 to hit.
19 will hit.
4, 9. Am I allowed to use my fighting skills at this point?
You mean your fighting style or something
My
else?
fighting styles, yeah.
Yeah, your fighting style would affect this.
Okay,
Are
so
you doing dueling or something?
dueling.
Yeah.
So dueling will give me
Let's do it.
9 points of damage.
9 points of damage. All right. How do you cleave this bandit?
I'm gonna cleave him straight across the chest and try to just gut him.
All right, you got him. His guts spill out at your feet as the rest of his carcass falls afterwards.
And just for flavor, I just want to kind of kick him over towards the rest
Oh,
of
his
him.
guts falling out wasn't flavor enough for you, Alanon?
No.
You gotta demoralize his allies.
That's
Gotta
right.
kick him afterwards too.
Gotta kick him while he's down.
All right, perfect. I'm just gonna say it. Sanbalet Sanbalet, he holds up his staff. It begins to light up as out of it emerges 3 rays of burning fire. So, and each of them will go after a different one of you as he casts Scorching Ray on each of you. So, I believe that is a roll on my side. Alright, so, Alanon, the one on you will miss. Does, let's see, what is this number here? Does 15 hit your AC, Ellis?
Yes, it does hit me.
Ooh, shit, okay. And then, does 19 hit your AC, Dorian?
Yeah.
Are you rolling 2d6?
I am rolling 2d6 right now. So, the 2 of you that got hit, you take 8 points of fire damage as these rays hit you squarely in the chest.
Cool. Dorian is down.
I look at Alanon like this. As I'm
Ooh, how could he
damn
do
near
that?
busted in half. And I say, Dorian, I'll be joining you soon. Wait for me, brother.
Alright, it is the remaining bandit's turn. Let's see, right now, he's not really sure who to go after, so I'm going to go ahead and roll a dice to see who he goes after.
Damn.
Those are some heavy dice.
This is the light one. I wasn't even rolling the heavy one.
Well, don't bounce him off the bike.
He's bouncing him off his computer.
Alright, so Alanon, this bandit comes after you. He's going to swing at you with a scimitar. I rolled a hard 20.
Yeah.
I'm gonna kill us all.
20.
Oh shit. Alanon, as this dagger, scimitar cleaves into you, you take 9 points of damage. And I assume you are on the ground.
Oh, I am ground. That weakened me hard.
Are you still up?
No, I'm
Okay.
down. That puts me down as
You
well.
phrased it, weakened me hard.
You knocked him out of grammar. You knocked the grammar out of him, dude.
I'm still a character. Oh no.
Feel like your
Alright.
spirit's standing up as the rest of your body falls away from it. Whoa, that
Yeah.
was me.
What happened?
Yeah, Alanon, you have an out-of-body experience. Dorian, it is your turn. Make a death saving throw.
Okay. 18.
That is a pass. So, Dorian, from the back of your head, you again hear a voice that you heard the last time you were down, and it is a booming voice that is familiar to you.
Stay down.
Last time I told you to get up. This time he says, Warlock, are you trying to embarrass me? Down again. Ellis, it is your turn.
Who's in front of me?
There is... So,
There's somebody's
there's no one
death
directly
song.
in front of you. Whose song is that?
Sorry, it's mine.
Yeah, that's all good.
That's what he's hearing in the
He's got, well, first the voice.
Happy afterlife.
So, all right, in front of you, 5 feet away is the bandit that just took down Alanon, and then further away is the very healthy Sanbalet, probably 15 feet away from you.
Okay.
Very healthy.
Very healthy. He looks old but healthy.
I'm going to close the distance on Sanbalet.
All right, go for it. And then you're, I assume, attacking.
Oh, of course.
All right, go for it.
Oh, yeah, there we go. The lowest I got was 16.
16. Both of those will hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Oh, fuck you. Well, that would be 5 points of damage. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, hold on. 6 points of damage.
Oh, okay.
I forgot to carry the 1.
That was enough. You're one away.
I forgot to add the hit point that I had left to it.
Alana, I need you to make a death saving throw.
Alright. Hard fucking 20.
Oh shit.
You're up with a point.
You're up with a point, and the thing is, you make that at the start of your turn, so you still have your action.
Alright. Shit, man. I am going to attack the bandit that is probably lying over my corpse. Or standing over my corpse.
Yeah, he decided to take a nap on top
Yeah.
of you after he killed you.
It's like, this dragon looks comfortable.
Yeah.
Rolling that one again, and that is 12 to hit.
12 is going to miss.
So still a little weak from coming back to life.
All
Way to
right.
go, come back.
Now you can kill me? Oh.
Sanbalet, now that he is face to face with you in melee range, he is going to produce a dagger and stab at your gut. Sorry, I was speaking to Ellis. Luckily for you, Ellis, it is only a 8 to hit, so I assume it's going to miss.
8?
Yeah, that's it.
That'll miss.
All right. Back to the top of the bandit. His turn. He is going to. I mean, you just got up and struck at him, so the bandit is going for the double tap that he should have done a long time ago. He's going to attack you, Alanon. That is an 11 to hit, so the bandit will miss when he strikes at you this time. Dorian,
Shield
give
up.
me another death saving throw.
Okay.
Pray to the chicken gods.
Huh? Sorry?
15.
15. All right, you're coming back to consciousness. You don't hear any more voices, but you feel like a pair of bloodshot eyes just staring at you. Ellis, what do? You are face to face with Sanbalet.
I shall attack him again. Lowest one is 18.
Both of them will hit.
Fuck you. 2 1s back to back.
Oh, fuck.
5 points of damage.
Wait a minute. It has to be an even number.
I have.
Oh no,
I rolled
you don't add dex to the second one. Okay.
No.
Yeah.
just +3.
Yeah. All right.
It's 5 points. God dang these dice. Fuck you.
Swap them out.
So again,
Where are my spares?
You strike at him twice. You're not. You still feel like you're not getting as good of cuts off onto this old man as you thought you would. Perhaps he's using some sort of wizardry, but you can't be sure. Alanon, you are still again face to face engaged with this bandit. What do you do?
Trying to get his bearings again. Striking down with his longsword. Fuck yeah, that is a 24 to hit.
Oh, that'll hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
For 10 of damage.
Sorry, you cut off a little bit. Can you say the number again?
10 points of damage.
10 points of damage.
Yeah.
Are you using like an overhead swing, or are you like going low
Oh,
first?
wait. Sorry, hold on. 13, 14. It's 13 points of damage. Sorry, I rolled a 7.
Oh, okay. So, you swing into this bandit, and first you go low and you dig deep into his thigh, and you raise the sword back up and you stab him through the gut as you kill the second bandit.
That's right. And over his body, take a pleasure in gutting you, boy.
Boy.
Take my sword right out of him.
All right. Again, it is Sanbalet's turn.
I run.
Pressured, at this point, pressured, he's not doing really well with his dagger. He is going to let off a magic missile at point blank.
Okay.
Let's see what happens to you. Oh,
Unless
man,
you have a dice that has a 0 on it.
Is there a disadvantage at point blank?
Yeah,
To
sure,
me.
there's disadvantage. Unfortunately, these never miss. Alright, you got lucky, man. I don't know if that's lucky enough, but you did get lucky. So I rolled a 1, and a 2. So that is a total of 7 points of damage.
You see me crumple and fall into the sand. My sword's at my side.
Alright, so at this point, only Alanon is up
With 1 HP.
with 1 HP. Sanbalet, Alanon is gonna stare daggers at you and say, I know the 3 of you are with Gellin. I have business with him, and taking some of his... I've grown tired of killing the help that he hires. I would prefer to turn you against him. I will give you 1 chance. It is now your turn, Alanon. Actually, sorry. Dorian, make a death save. Then it is your turn, Alanon.
Okay. 19.
Alright, you are stable, but you are not up.
Okay.
What do you do
Well.
now?
What do you propose in it, Sanbalet?
The smugglers that we are about to make a deal with have ties to Gellin. I wish to remove their heads from their shoulders.
And in return, what do we get?
At this point, I think you will settle for your lives, I assume.
There's no way I can go up against this guy with 1 HP.
Not with an attitude like that.
Oh, fuck.
Just to add a little bit more drama, Ellis, make a death saving throw.
Oh. Different dice this time.
Alright, perfect.
I rolled a 1.
Oh,
Right, you failed.
fuck.
Ellis looks like he was made a pincushion. You see 3 holes
That's
going through his back.
Oh, fuck.
You see 3 holes going
You
through
see
his
that?
back. Not only is the sand below him covered in his blood, there is blood going out into the ocean, and you can see some of the water has turned red at this point.
Alright.
This will be known as Ellis Island. Fucking 1. Oh my gosh.
Alright.
So Ellis is, he looks like he's still alive, but he's on his last legs and he's bleeding out fast.
Alright, Sanbalet. I'll help you defeat your enemy. But in return, for the proper way to aid you, I think you should probably help my friends and bring them to their feet and give them strength to at least fight the battle along your side. At least tip the scales into your favor. I'll fight with you.
I believe that is fair. It can be arranged. And he's going to roll a medicine check right now. Alright, you are stable, Ellis.
Whew. My stars.
So, Alanon, an hour between you and Sanbalet passes. The 2 of you are now conscious. You're both at 1 hit point. And when you wake up, Ellis, you've been bandaged up. You still
Did he
feel like you're missing a lot
tape
of
his
blood.
buddies back together too? It's all duct tape.
Tears coming down my side.
I'll tell you about the one cleaved in half. Did he tape the torso back together?
No. There were just some holes, man. It was death. It was almost death, near death by magic missile. But you see Alanon and Sanbalet standing next to the boat, just chatting, having like a regular conversation. You can't necessarily hear what they're saying, but that's what you see at this point.
As my eyes flutter open and I see this, I'm still woozy, and I think that Alanon is in close quarter combat with this man, and I'm looking feverishly for my swords. Are they on my person? Are they close by? Where are they at?
They are in the sand, about 10 feet away from you.
And I start murmuring as I crawl towards Alanon. I'm coming to help.
Alanon, you can hear what
In
he's
about
saying.
8 rounds.
Did I hear him?
Yes, you did hear him.
All right, I'll turn around and
Magic
Grub,
missile.
grub.
I feel like that's the title of this episode.
I'll tell him, stop. I had to make a deal to spare your life and Dorian's life.
And or Dorian?
and or
And
Dorian.
Dorian.
Oh.
And Dorian.
I was willing to go for one, but he gave me both. I kept saying you only need
Or
one.
Dorian didn't quite make it. I feel so proud.
He left us his famous chicken recipe, though.
To get that reference, you're gonna have to watch the YouTube video.
Sanbalet spared you guys, but in order to spare you guys, I had to make him a deal, and the deal is to take out his enemy. Did you give us his name? Sorry, Galleons, right?
So you
Yellow?
killed Dorian?
Yep.
Right.
Yep. So Galen, your proprietor, obviously these guys did not get along, and he has reason to believe that the smugglers. So this is from your conversation while these guys are out. He has reason to believe that the smugglers that he's working with have ties to Galen, and that they had planned on double-crossing him and his crew, and he plans to get the jump on them
All right.
while sticking it to Galen.
Well, I guess any old port in a storm, eh? How is Dorian? Is he awake? Is he?
I don't know. He was lying down next to you. We bandaged him up and let you guys rest. Should probably check up on him, but
It
let's
took
not
me
take
10
too
minutes to
much
crawl
time.
this far. I don't have the time to crawl back. It's only like 3 feet back.
So while the three of you are gathering up, kind of figuring out the situation you're in, Sanbalet will come over, and he will have three potions with him, and he will set them down 10 feet away from the three of you, and he will say, the plan is that we will wait until nightfall when the ship comes to make the trade. I will give them the signal that it is safe. At that time, we will board the ship, and that is when we can begin to hopefully infiltrate into the crew, confirm my suspicions, and then once we are there, we can start with the captain and work our way down to really liberating all of the crew from their heads.
Well, no disrespect, old man, but
He fires a magic missile. No, go ahead.
that was a lucky shot last time. Even though it was 100% hit. But wouldn't he recognize you with your maladies?
As an
upon your face?
agreement, my assumption is that they would welcome me on to the boat in plans to execute me later while I am surrounded by their crew. I plan to catch them off guard. And what's it called? Sorry, I'm blanking right now. Oh, and he is going to pull out some paperwork, and this isn't new paperwork that you haven't seen before. These are more letters from Gellin, obviously talking about his plans to take control of this house from Sanbalet, and he'll say, in case you are wondering what kind of person your proprietor was.
So this was your private residence, and he was trying to take it from you?
It was not necessarily my private residence, no, but it was open, and no one cared to buy it until Gellin came along.
I want to know who is responsible for the weasels.
The weasels, I believe, came with the home, and
You got a good deal then.
From their post, as they were valuable guards to this house that I pretended was haunted to ensure I wouldn't have to buy it at any point.
They did one hell job to your garden. There's a family of them.
It's
One
true,
eye.
I took their family portrait.
Not anymore.
Oh, Dorian's awake, I see.
Welcome back, Dorian.
I heard weasels. I just ugh.
So what are we
Flashback.
supposed to do with these potions, these vials of liquid?
These are healing potions. I believe when it is time to fight on the boat, you may need to make use of them to hopefully make it back off the boat.
Well, how long will the boat be before it arrives?
It will arrive in nightfall, so it will be nearly 8-10 hours or so before it arrives.
So would we be able to?
At the next nightfall.
So we'll be able to get some sleep then, I take it.
Yeah,
I still feel very exhausted, and
I believe it
I've
is
been
best
I needed
that
to
you all
rest.
rest.
Al-Anon slightly turns Ellis back to Sanbalet's direction because he's starting to talk. No, nothing. Drifting off.
I feel shorter on one side.
Now, if you do not mind me asking, how much did Gellin promise to pay the three of you?
Where's my?
Are you willing to triple it? 600 gold pieces each. No, I think it was
I think it was.
it was 100 gold pieces each.
Yeah, I think so.
I don't have that in my notes, but it sounds right.
Well, I can do.
I know Dorian's age.
I think I can do better than what he promised to pay you. The deal that I had with these smugglers was that we would provide our goods and they would give us the lofty sum of 10,000 gold pieces. If we are successful here, that gold should be on the ship, and I believe it would only be fair to provide some of that to the three of you. I think anywhere around 1,000 gold pieces would be fair.
Well, that's very generous of you. I feel bad about trying to kill you earlier. It's a terrible misunderstanding.
Can we still be friends?
I'm like shuffling my feet, looking down, like Mars attacks when that one alien's all feeling bad about doing something bad.
So is there anything that the three of you wanted to do, or are you guys good to take a long rest before the boat arrives?
I would like to ask if he has... Oh, go ahead, Al-Anon.
Well, Sanbalet offered to read some of the letters that he sent, correct?
He just gave them to me. He told you the gist, which is
Oh,
it was a number of threats from Gellin, and it was things that he
fuck out of
planned
my
to
house.
do. Yeah, and hey, I'm going to buy the house. At first it was, hey, I'm going to buy the house, and I need you to leave. Then he's like, hey, I bought the house, I need you to go, or I'm going to kill you and every one of your
Weasels.
bandits, and then so on and so on.
It escalated. So first it was a 30-day notice. It's
Yeah.
like, hey, motherfucker, quit squatting, get the fuck out.
So yeah, I got the COVID. I don't have to leave. You know.
I don't have to pay my rent right now. But
You weren't paying it
yeah,
to
actually,
begin with.
initially, I think I don't know why I'm saying I think, but initially he did say he wanted basically a cut from the racket because he owned the place now, and when it was ignored, when Sanbalet ignored it, he decided like, I'm getting you out of this place, and then I'm going to take your trade for my own.
What a dick.
All right.
His.
So,
All right.
the three of you take a long rest. I'm not sure where you intend to take a long rest. Go ahead and tell me. Sanbalet goes to his room and he obviously locks the door behind him.
I did want to ask if he had any other weapons that would be useful besides my tarnished old short swords.
You are more than welcome to take some of the scimitars of my guardsmen you've killed, but beyond that, I have no weapons for you.
Very well, then. Thank you.
So with that said, at that point he retires to his room. Where did the three of you hope to take your long rest?
Are we still on the beach or are we inside the house?
You can go wherever you want.
No, where are we currently?
Oh, you were on the beach last.
Okay.
Shoot. And what time of day? I'd say
It's like, it's kind of like it was middle of the night when you guys first fought Sanbalet. Then it was like a couple hours afterwards that you rested, and then you spoke for a little bit afterwards. So at this point, it's like nearly dawn. So your sleeping schedule's all screwed up.
Well,
You entered the house before when it was effectively nighttime.
That room he's sleeping in, doesn't it have that peephole into the other room?
Yes.
Is it?
Oh yeah.
Let's go to the other room and see what he does.
We'll watch him.
Just to
sleep.
remind you, it was through the dresser. So if he closes the dresser door, you won't see anything.
Oh, want to take a chance?
You take a chance. Go ahead and give me just roll a d20 and give me a luck check, and let's see if it's open or closed.
16, straight up.
16. That's pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and say he left it cracked open a bit. He is not sleeping. His sleeping schedule isn't all that fucked up, but he is really looking through and dealing with paperwork right now.
Like he's not praying to some ungodly creature or something like that?
No.
Well, he's a dull old man. You know, if he didn't kill me, he would be weak. Lucky
All
shot.
Before we take a rest, I actually want to look at the
Old man?
tide book. No, the Dorian. I want to look at the tide book and kind of see what high tide, low tide will be according to the chart that's in the book that we have.
Yeah. So you read through, and when you get to the coming night, you see that it will be low tide when nightfall occurs. By the time it is midnight, it will be high tide at that point.
Okay.
Well, I just want to lay down and get some sleep.
All right.
Do the same. We'll just pick a corner and just lie down for a second and just knock the fuck out.
Wake up
So-
feeling invigorated. The Dragonborn is spooning me.
So your long rest goes mostly unmolested. There's maybe some rats within the house.
That's an
But-
interesting term and a phrase you got there. Wonder where.
Not the only thing being molested.
Right. Every time I use it, you're like, What do you got to keep using that for? Don't tell me the
I
dragon
wanted to
was
turn the
gonna
tables
gout on
against
me.
you, man. Anyway, so after your long rest is complete, it is now again nightfall. You leave and meet Sanbalet at the open cove, the coastline where the boat was, and off in the distance at this point you see a large ship. It looks to be it's slightly smaller than like a Spanish galleon. It has large sails with what looks to be a wraith on the sail, and the wraith has like the regular accoutrement of a pirate. It's got the cap and it's got the eye patch, and it is slowly coming towards you and the party. Coming towards all of you, and after a few moments, you see a light beginning to flicker from the ship, and it is, and to give you like the Morse code, it is a dash, a dot, and then a third dot.
A dash, dot, dot, dash, dot.
No, dash, dot, dot, dot. And
Okay.
from there, we will pick it up in the next session.
Oof.
Ooh,
All
homework.
right. I am gonna do this homework.
Yeah.
Hey, why does it spell fuck? No, I'm just kidding.
With only one C.
First name Carol? What? Who's coming after this shit?
I'll shoot you right between the eyes.